And I'm pleased to say that I'm now joined by the founder and CEO of the Women's Resilience Centre, and that is Simone, Allan. Simone, congratulations on a brilliant event today. Those two women were all part of a panel. I did the opening address. The room was jam-packed. A success?
Absolute success. Thank you, Erin, for your contribution to it was a fabulous event.
Yeah, it's so much emotion, and it's all about trying to solve this massive issue of domestic violence. And today the focus was on the corporate sector, and you like to look at it as people having three families.
Yeah, we all have three families. We have our family of origin, we have our family of creation, and we have our family of choice. And I truly believe so often, because we're working often many hours, our workplace is a family of choice. If hopefully it is a place where you feel safe and feel supported. And the event was about how do corporates get involved in helping reduce the impact of domestic abuse, violence and trauma.
It's a really tough issue for so many reasons. It is so complex, as we know. How can a workplace approach someone if they believe that they are potentially a victim of domestic violence, if they're showing up at work and they might have bruises, or if there are things occurring where they think something's not right at home? It's such a delicate thing. How do you broach it with someone without offending them, or what advice do you have? It's
so important to know how to broach, to really broach someone that you feel is in a bad way, and it's also very important to be shame sensitive and be very aware of that you're going to also possibly bring on shame attacks and other things that can happen. So number one, make sure that there's someone in your organisation that's educated and trained and taught how to have a safe conversation. Talk to Women's Resilience Centre, reach out to us, because we've got fabulous facilitators that can support having a safe conversation.
Do you think people understand just how common domestic violence is?
It's shocking how common it is. And today we heard at our event by Police Commissioner Karen Webb that 60% of police call-outs is related to domestic abuse. So 60% of our police workforce's time is dealing with domestic abuse. Like, we really need to realise that's how much, when we think about how much taxpayers' money is going towards the police force to service domestic abuse. $22 billion it costs this country.
It is unbelievable. What can we all do, even if we're not bosses in a workplace? What can you and I do, people watching do, to help solve this problem that is really a scourge in our society?
I think the first thing is to recognise that it is a massive issue and start talking about it. I think that's the first thing. Get involved with organisations that are trying to do something, obviously such as the Women's Resilience Centre, but there's incredible other groups that are involved so really, I think everyone can take a step forward. I say that domestic abuse is not a he or a she issue, it's a we issue that we all have to do something about. If we knew our police force through COVID, 60% of their time was spent for that, can you imagine the screaming and yelling, And this is, it's a national tragedy, and we've really got to stop it.
No, I agree, and you are doing so much to help us get there. So thank you so much for all you're doing, and congratulations again on today.
Thank you, Erin.
Simone. Really appreciate it.